Well, you're very welcome back. It's time now to experience the epic Irish mythological tale of Cú Chualainn through yoga and traditional music.
Alan is eating chicken off a knife and behind the camera right now. Will you get ready to do some yoga? Joining us now is Director of Bacla Gaeilge, Micheál O'Neill. How are you, Micheál? It's lovely to have you here.
Good morning.
What is Bacla Gaeilge?
So it's an initiative with Dublin City Council and Conradh na Gaeilge trying to make Irish more seen and heard around Dublin City. So we have a number of things and initiatives that we do to kind of increase Irish. So we have a business network where you can use your couple of focal. Some places you get discounts if you speak Irish. We run a number of events that will showcase one of them here now with the An Táin Bó Yoga. And we have a number of different events that we kind of advertise on our website as well. So yeah, kind of increase the amount of Irish seen and heard.
Are we seeing a growing number of businesses and people wanting to get involved in speaking Irish? Like, there's definitely seems to be the desire, a bit of a change, people wanting to go back and almost remember what they learned back in school.
Absolutely. Like, we're seeing such a growth with the guys, if it's from Kneecap, if it's from our very own Siobhan Rourke as well, with our own podcast as well, with like How to Gael. It's having a moment, you know, and it's kind of tapping into that Gaeilge psyche as well. Like, we would have probably learned it in school, but outside of school, where the opportunities to speak it, that's where we're kind of after tapping in with the business network and with unique experiences with Irish, if they're events, if they're using your couple of focal every day, because that's how it will stay alive.
Because that's the sort of thing, you know, in Gallup, you know, you'd see people, you'd always hear people kind of chatting Irish around town, like not just in Spittle, but in Galway City itself. So for these events, Bacla Gaeilge, which is Baile Chlia le Gaeilge, is it for sort of a tourist spectacle, or is this for people who live in the city?
Yeah, well, it's kind of a bit of both. It's to show that Irish is vibrant and it's part of our culture. It's not just a language that's in the classroom, it's alive and well. And we have a number of events that show that it's vibrant, it's modern, it's not just something that we kind of studied years ago and that it just stays there. We've got more and more people who are leaving Gael Colashti, Gael Scullina than ever was in the States. So it's trying to create those meaningful experiences for them to show that they can use it every day. Not just through what they would have studied, but also through sport, through music, through culture, through food, everything.
And there's over 5 million people have started learning Gaeilge on Duolingo.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's where the kind of idea for Turas Or is the idea. So it's an initiative with Dublin City Council and Bacla Gaeilge. And like you said, there are 5 million people outside of Ireland are studying Irish on Duolingo. So it's making sure they have meaningful experiences when they come to Ireland, that they can do Irish language-based tourism when they come here.
Tell us then how you've adapted it into yoga.
So Kieran will go through a great bit of detail with his lovely assistant Alan, I'm sure, later on. But the idea is that it's to link it with mythology, to link it with the story of Cú Chualainn. So obviously we're going to go through a sequence now in a minute, but the idea is Cú Chualainn, obviously the mythological tale of him, his father who killed Balor of the One Eye, Cú Chualainn, and his father Lugh na Gréine. There's so many links to Irish.
Just trying to combine the mythology of and the story of Cú Chualainn through Irish, but also then bringing in the yoga element. So just kind of ticking a lot of boxes for people who are going to...
It really is. And I suppose like the part of it too is like we've got so many place names and things that are part of the story of Cú Chualainn and Lugh. Like we have Lunasa, the Festival of Lunasa, which is obviously August. We have Cundain Lugh, County Louth, the Mount Leinster named after Lugh as well. So we've a lot of links that are involved with the language and mythology, and obviously to bring it to an immersive experience with yoga is kind of showing how vibrant the language can be.
So with all of these, because I suppose we all think of the Táin, you know, when we were in school, like mine was Diarmid agus Grania, they were Guinness up a tree all the time. It felt during that. So maybe you won't be doing that through the power of yoga. But what's the story with this? So you're telling the story of Cú Chualainn with yoga poses. There's a narrator telling the story. Are people getting involved doing the yoga as they go along?
Absolutely. So that's the immersive side of it. So you'll hear the mythological tale through a narrator, through Colin McGarrett here. Kieran will go through the yoga poses. So it's emulating the story through poses, which also tells us a story through Irish. That's where it was first told thousands of years ago. So it's linking it all together to show that it can be innovative, but it's also linking back to our past. So
come on, let's crack on. I want to see it. What do you reckon?
Ready to see it. Now, one of your yoga instructors, Kieran, he is going to give us a little taste of An Táin Bó Yoga alongside actor Colm and musician Aisling, and our very own Alan Hughes is also getting his warrior pose on. Good luck.
Deirtar go bé lún na gréine ahar Cú Chualainn. Fear Ildánach dathú le grúig chatach Jún. It is believed that Lu, the sun god, was the father of Cú Chualainn. The Celtic festival and month Lunasa, An Táin Lu, and Lug na Cuilla, the highest mountain in Leinster, are all named in his honour. By Lu ri na Tuatha Danann, din the Curshis are in Tuatha as a tribe of the gods. A supernatural race of deities usually depicted as kings, queens, bards and druids. Fi call Lu, mar gur eisina bharrig Balor lena Hlingshot, known as Balor of the One Eye. He was leader of that demon tribe, the Fomorians, who were not only the enemies of the Tuatha Danann, but were also the first settlers in Ireland. Against all odds, Lu led a combined army of the Tuatha and mortal men to victory. Deirtar, gur old Dectra, Drafur and Ard Riha as Cupán Dreachtú Lu im Rún na Bóine. Lu na Ígshin, Rugach Lamnachta. Originally known as Setanta, through brave deeds he acquired a new name, Cú Chualainn, the great hero warrior of Irish mythology, the protector, destined for everlasting fame throughout the lands.
Well done. Poor, Ciarán, you pushed him a little bit too hard there now, to be fair.
Towards the end there now, it was a bit like, hello lads now. But that was brilliant. Well done. That sounded
gorgeous.
great.
That was so lovely.
It actually sounded great.
Where can we get tickets? People can go and see this in Bewley's in
Bewley's. So
Bewley's in
there's
Dublin.
one on today that is sold out, but there's another one on Saturday at 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Yeah.
That
you
is
can go and do that.
fantastic.
So much.
I loved it. Thanks for
Ciarán,
making him do that to the leg,
Colm,
Ciarán. That was amazing.
Love the
Colm
music,
Ashling.
Aisling, as well. Thank you so much.
We all thank you so much.
Thanks for
The
having me.
a
voice
million.
was just
Very
beautiful.
good, wasn't it? Well done.
Yeah.
Now coming up on tomorrow's Ireland AM, the Little Bar movie maestro Brian Lloyd will review the latest and greatest releases.
Cork comedian Andrew Ryan is going to be here talking about his new tour.
And we have lots of sports stars, including Gordon Darcy. We'll see you tomorrow for Ireland AM.
There you have it. See you tomorrow.
Bye.